Watch this.
Hi. Nice to meet you. You kind of look like your profile picture. Yeah, so I have a list of questions I want to ask you. Okay. So one of them is, why do we go to this sushi restaurant instead of Nobu? Okay, and my other question is, do you have a PJ?
The gum chewing is
You're
wild.
so funny. No, silly, a private jet. You don't? Sorry. My OF manager is calling. I gotta go.
All right, y'all. So I know this is a joke. I know she's kidding, but I wanted to touch upon this because I always see slander against people from the big LA babes, and I'm from LA, so I wanted to talk about this. I always see videos of bigger creators that talk about how LA's the worst, Hollywood, Beverly Hills is the worst. You guys are in the worst areas. You're gonna meet the most bougie, high class people, and no offense to all rich people, because there are some great rich people that I've met before, but when have you ever met a rich person who doesn't act as if they don't own the world? Like, if you're in my area, maggot, yeah, peasant, heathen, they talk like that. I digress. There are some great people in LA, but the things you guys aren't talking about is you guys only go to those areas, Malibu and all of that, and then go, oh, I can't find a real woman, I can't this, I can't that. Go to El Monte, go to Pasadena, go to Compton, go to Crenshaw, go to Inglewood, go to Baldwin Park, go to Avocado Heights. You know what I mean? Go to Boyle Heights, go to Brea, go to Santa Barbara. There's other areas. You know what I mean? Like, there's not just one specific area that, you know what I mean? Like, even Calabasas has a lot of rich women, and I wouldn't say they're all superficial and evil and rude or whatever, but like I said, there's different parts of the world. I'm only making this video because I feel like LA gets like the worst rep, when that's not the only part in California that you can go to. There's so many places where I've met some great Hispanic and Black women, because I grew up around Hispanics and Blacks, so you guys know I'm Black, Mexican, and Filipino, but I grew up around a lot of Hispanics, Blacks, and Samoans, so I got to, be around some great people. That's why when I meet some people where they're like, oh, I met the worst people, the most demonic people. And I'm like, well, where were you at? Beverly Hills. I went to one club one time years ago with my friend that she invited me to, and it was a club in Hollywood. Did I feel like a fly in milk, y'all? Did I feel like a fly? I did not like it. It did not make me feel good. And then I've been out places where there's more of my people, and I feel a lot more comfortable. I personally feel like you go wherever you want, but I'm only making this video because, like I said, there are different parts of the world. Just like if you went to Detroit right now, there's good areas, bad areas. You go to New York, there's good and bad areas. You see what I mean? Like, everybody will come and say one thing on social media, and then everybody will run with it. Not this creator exactly. I thought her video was fucking funny, because I'm telling you right now, she ain't lying, y'all. If you go around some girls, I'm telling you, in Beverly Hills and Hollywood, they talk like that. Yeah. Yeah, and then their laugh is so fake. And then they all do OF. They're all some type of model. They're all like, I have like 5 sugar dad. I can't even be around girls like that. I'm sorry. I love me a woman who works. I love me a woman who does a real job. You know what I mean? It's my personal preference. You think however you want. You could judge me whatever you want, but it's just what I like. And like I said, get around and you will see that there's different types of people. But if you're one of those people that's scared to go to LA, Compton, you're scared to go to fucking, certain areas, then I mean, you're never going to meet good people, because you're only staying in these high-end areas and wondering why you're meeting those type of people. Do you ever think that, like, in a non-disrespectful way, do you ever think that people that have lived in a high-end mindset their entire life, don't you think they look at the world differently than people who grew up in the struggle? I feel like people who grew up in the struggle got more of a personality. They got more of like that soul. They appreciate life. They're funny. They got dark humor. This is my experience. I'm not gonna speak for every person who has a high end life, because I've met some great high end life people. But you see what I mean? I feel like if you keep coming in encounter with those type of women, you should probably get around other women. Like, even when I went to San Diego, the girls are like that out there too. Not all the girls, but yeah, they're definitely different from where I come from. They're not the same. They're very superficial. They're the type of girls that are like, buy me this, buy me that. telling you, you will meet some great women who come from nothing in certain areas. Get around, y'all. I'm telling you right now. But this video's funny.